So now we're going to work on the second part of the commercial pair. Okay, as I mentioned before with this commercial, that there were two parts. There was the deer one, which we've already started working on, and now we're going to pick up the one we'll call mannequin. It's the same sort of sequence, but a different character. And so let's take a look at what that one looks like without the reference track.
If I could give you only one reason to drive the new Astra, it would be its outstanding design. With a new sedan body shape, it turns more heads than ever before. It's the best mirror I could imagine. Too bad I'll never drive it myself.
Okay, now let's look at it again with the reference track.
If I could give you only one reason to drive the new Astra, it would be its outstanding design. With a new sedan body shape, it turns more heads than ever before. It's the best mirror I could imagine. Too bad I'll never drive it myself.
Okay, so let's take mannequin through the decision matrix we've been using on these other pieces. Again, it's a commercial, so hit points are going to be very clear. We have, a beginning point. We have this point here where there's a transition to her face. This is a little bit of a difficult one because, we're going to respond when it's blurry or when it actually changes, it comes into focus. And then we have this point at the end when the car comes back. So hit points are pretty clear. Tempo. Clearly, again, being a commercial, it needs to be upbeat. It needs to have a clear and fast tempo to keep it moving. Are we responding or anticipating to events? I think that, again, with a commercial, there's less anticipation and more response. Especially with some of the quick edits and the changes, with the reveal of this particular character. You notice there's a theme here that there's a voiceover, but it's maybe not who you expect. Before it was maybe this deer, and now it's a mannequin. It's a little unclear, so it's how do you make the music convey that there's a moment of surprise that happens at this element here. But that's a little bit more of a reaction than it is an anticipation, in my opinion. The mood, it's not a dark piece like it was before, but it's definitely moody. Again, these shots there's a lot of dark coloration in them, a lot of gray here, not a lot of color, and it's a little bit lighter than the one in the Force, but it's still pretty moody. So I think having the music fit that and match that would be good. And again, we want to have some sort of relationship to the other commercial cut, but some of that is already accomplished by the format being so similar, car driving around, reveal of a character, and then back with the car at the end. So the music just needs to really support this particular section. So let's dive into the work on this piece specifically.